Johnny's reflection was J&P's. Johnny's father was quite an accomplished shooter. It was definitely in his blood. He loved the camaraderie that came with the sport. J&P Hunting Lodge became home to a lot of shooters. The Women's Sporting Clay Association started there with a group of dedicated women shooters who wanted more women to join the sport. Johnny loved the shoots, especially the shoot-offs at the 5 stand. The 1999 Blue Crab shoot-off was fun. The 1999 Winter Classic, Carter and Bruce, nose to nose. Johnny loved watching the healthy competition amongst friends. 2002 came and we saw the betting side of Johnny. What a gentleman. The 2000 Blue Crab was very active. Johnny was in his element. During the Blue Crab, I learned that J&P had been in service for 12 years. And they were awarded the Defender Freedom Award from the NRA. John and Penny were great models for a lot of the youth who had their first job at J&P's. They had a young shooter event with free instruction. Johnny always had the place looking festive. Ghouls and goblins, clowns and witches could be found at the Great Pumpkin Shoots. Johnny exemplified what it meant to be a good gentleman. Christmas was always fun at J&P's. 2001 came and Johnny was working on developing new shots for the shooters. He made sure he could break them himself. He and Mr. Frank and Jean kept the place running and looking great. Spring was always beautiful with the trees in bloom. 2002 had a cold frostbite. Senator Assel's annual visit and shoot went off with a bang. What a great place to come to. We developed lifelong friendships. Johnny kept us challenged with new shots all the time. 2002 Blue Crab was later followed by the Winter Classic. Who is that tall young shooter? The Christmas hunts with Johnny and Mr. Frank were always great. 2003, the Cary boys were on fire. From the frostbite to the Blue Crab, DNR presented Johnny with the Wildlife Heritage Service Award. Johnny was building Penny in his dream home. Matt was the high overall trapper. Johnny enjoyed all the young shooters. Great Pumpkin and Bill Zellers went hand in hand. Diane Clark, High Lady at the Winter Classic. 2004, Fine Campbell took the club championship. Burke Jackson came out lucky at the Frostbite Open. Mr. Frank managed the 2004 49er shoot because Johnny was in the mix. He crushed number 6. The rabbit was disintegrated. The crossing number 8 did not last long. Number 4 exploded. Johnny held the Maryland State shoot in 2004. Johnny loved the 4-H shoots. Johnny was just about finished their dream home. It was looking great. The 2004 Blue Crab was a blast. Johnny's Great Pumpkin had everybody talking to themselves. Ling had the Winter Classic in the books. The 2005 club champion was fun. The Frostbite had familiar faces. Jean and Johnny could handle just about anything together. Bert was on target. The Blue Crab was classic. Tree trimming at its best. The hospital shoot was followed by the Great Pumpkin. Johnny had his hands full, as well as Denise. Big smiles at the Winter Classic. The Frostbite opened up 2006. John Astor's chute had Robin smiling. Johnny was all set with his blue crabs. It had Johnny smiling. The hospital chute led to the cancer research chute. The clock wound down at the 2006 Great Pumpkin. Handshakes were heartfelt. The clock stopped at 4:45. The stations went silent. You could hear the crisp leaves falling. Only the traps were still. We told ourselves to keep a stiff upper lip. We were losing a dear friend. John George, you're one in a million. You will never be forgotten.